Rusty scalpel. Hold still. This might hurt.
Waking up, paralyzed, staring at the light. Doctor in the mask, yeah, he's blocking out the sight. Cold steel, touching on the warm and living skin. Paying for the losing, cause I'm never gonna win. Sipping on the muddy, just another incision. Blurry in the mind and I'm blurry in the vision. Mirror on the ceiling, showing organs in the red. Voices in the room, yeah, they messing with the head. Hollow in the chest, he is cutting it away. Waiting for the ending of the miserable day. Silence is the tearing in the muscle in the vein. Living in the center of the heavy bloody rain.
Rusty scalpel digging in the gut. Open the wound that was previously shut. Rusty scalpel shaking in the hand. Buried in the mystery I never understand.
Cut, slice, cold as ice, paying every price. Gambling with the organs like I'm rolling with the dice. Click, clack, maniac, panic attack. Vision turning red, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the blade, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with the rusty little spade. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a patient on the table. Listening to the stories and the lying and the fable. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagger rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. And the surgeon in the center is the only trust.
Open wide, look inside, take it out, scream and shout. Rusty scalpel digging in the gut, opening the wound that was previously shut. Rusty scalpel shaking in the hand, buried in the mystery I never understand. Rusty scalpel digging in the gut, opening the wound that was previously shut. Rusty scalpel shaking in the hand, buried in the mystery I never understand.
Surgery.
Nightfall creeping on my shoulders as I move. Heavy silence in my chest, I let the darkness set the mood. Every shadow that I pass me staring back like they're my crew. If the void gon' call my name, I answer calm like who are you? Like, battling the glow for you, beat the flow, make it dripping from the rain, it never stops. Thoughts heavy like a lineup with 1,000 crooked cops. Hear the whispers in the alleys when my heart beats and it drops. I've been walking with my demons, guess we share the same blocks. City feel hollow when the moon high. Pain in my soul like a deep tide. Trust ain't real, it's a cheap lie. So I keep to myself with a cold mind. Every scar echo when the wind bite. Every sin linger when the streets quiet. Life taught pain like a fist fight. Learn to stay numb just to live right. Learn to stay numb just to live right. Nightfall creeping on my shoulders as I move. Heavy silence in my chest, I let the darkness set the mood. Every shadow that I pass me staring back like they're my crew. If the boy gon' call my name, I answer calm like who are you? Walk slow, cold feet on the cracked stone. Mind wrong. Hear ghosts on the back road. Every step shake dust from my black soul. World trying to break me, but I stay bold. Fear try to bite, but I bite back. Life hit hard, but I don't crack. Pain in my veins like a wolf pack. Howl at the night when the sky black. No trust, every promise got a bad end. No peace, every calm got a sharp bend. If the dark gon' take me as a lost friend, I walk in even deeper and I don't bend. Hear the cold wind hiss, feel the void insist. If I fade like this, let the night persist. set the mood. Every shadow that I pass been staring back like they're my crew. If the void gon' call my name, I answer calm like who are you?
Black static gloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True bed sharp when the mind overwrought. I chase myself through the lines I cut. Acid gloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True bed sharp when the mind overwrought. I chase myself through the lines I cut. No code crawl through a fractured mind. Signals distort what I try to define. Pulse break rhythm when the fears align. I lose myself in the design of mine. Glitch born echo tear holes in my chest. Every new doubt grow harder to digest. Meaning collapse when the circuits test. Quiet in my head feel darker than the rest. Thin light flicker in a narrow frame. Patterns mutate when they sense my name. Nothing stay real in a shifting game. I walk the void with the mind of flame. Black static bloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True bad sharp when the mind override. I chain myself with the lines I caught. Dust of old cells drift in my core. Shadows rewrite what they can't restore. Each small fear carve a hidden door. Behind it, a truth I can't ignore. Baseball static in an inward storm. Identity shifted into world reform. One breakdown when illusions swarm. I'm left unstable in a formless form. Echoes inside chance encoded rhyme. Fragments collapse out of sync with time. Everything faded, it's on decline. But the darker it gets, the more I align. Yeah, black static bloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True been shot. I cheat myself through the lines I create. Black static bloom in the corners of thought. Every wrong memory returns unbought. True been shot in the mind of a god. I cheat myself through the
at the mirror, but the face is not my own. Feeling like a stranger in the house, I call it home. Fist against the surface, yeah, I smash it to the floor. Looking for an exit, but there isn't any door. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, the vision fractured wide. There is nowhere left to run and there is nowhere left to hide. Blood upon the knuckles mixing with the silver dust. Iron in the blood is turning into heavy rust. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the jagged little piece. Waiting for the silence, waiting for the sweet release. 7 years of luck, yeah, it's turning into bad. Losing every single little thing I ever had. Up them up.
Shards of glass stuck inside the skin. Let the nightmare start, let the pain begin. Shards of glass glittering and cold. Story of a life that is never gonna unfold.
Click, clack, snap back, vision turning black. Panic in the system, yeah, the heart attack. Switch the blade, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with the rusty little spade. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a puzzle on the ground. Scattered in the dirt,
Shards of glass stuck inside the skin. Let the nightmare start, let the pain begin. Shards of glass glittered and cold. Story of a life that is never gonna unfold.
The mud.
Shards of glass. Shards of glass. Shards of glass.
Broken.
That'll bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I fear what I bred.
Black hole hum somewhere under my skin. Every dark truth echo deep within. Mind split sharp like a serrated sin. Nothing feel real but the noise and the spin. Cold glitch rise like a ghost in my brain. Patterns collapse then reform again. Silence hit harder than the heaviest pain. Living in loops I can never explain.
White fog crawl in the back of my sight. Pulse turn thin in the absence of light. Thoughts mutate when the tension ignite. I breathe in fear, exhaled in the night. That'll bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I feel what I bred. That'll bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I feel what I bred.
Dim wise twist through the depth of my chest. Old memories rock where the shadows nest. Chaos speak loud when my mind unrest. Truth turn toxic, never confess. Dark post flicker like a broken sign. World been wrong when I cross the line. Identity glitched and refused to align. I exist halfway, undefined by design.
Burnt thoughts drift like a dead right. Heavy is the calm in the core of the spite. Nothing in the dark ever feel right. Still I stay steady, feeding on the night. That'll bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I feel what I bred.
Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. All fear in a single line. Your whole mask crack, can't pretend you fine. Then voice fade when it touches mine. I speak dead truth, cut through your spine.
Wood rage, hum quiet in a sealed cage. Your cheap bluff snap under real rage. Calm stare burn slow like a backstage. One raw phrase rewrite your whole page. Dark pulse cling tight like an iron clamp. Your bold tone shrink with my word stamp. Fear bloom quick like a wildfire camp. I drop one sound in time move damp. Rust breath live it with a sharp taste. Your fake pride fall at a fast pace rate. No loud act last when the truth dictate. I hold cold power you evaporate.
Cold tongue, car fear in a single line. Your whole mask crack, can't pretend you fine. Then voice fade when it touches mine. I speak dead truth, cut through your spine.
Еще короче, еще грязнее, еще злей. Еще короче, еще грязнее, еще злей.
Ash mine cast shadows on your weed. speak raw, your threats drop flat, nothing at the core. My low tone hit deep like a locked door. One blunt word don't stand anymore. Great venom seeps slow through a tight grin. Your backbone bend when the bar sink in. Rage too loud, never built to win. I bring quiet heat, burn from within. Iron calm pressed down like a dead weight. Your cheap claim die at the hands of fate. Raw truth land sharp, never hesitate. I stay unshaken, you disintegrate.
Cold tongue, coffee in a single line. Your whole mask crack, can't pretend you fine. Thin voice fade when it touches mine. I speak dead truth, cut through your spine. Cold tongue, 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 cold tongue. Yeah. Apply the pressure. Force it.
Wedge inside the crack, yeah, applying all the force. Taking what I want without a feeling of remorse. Metal painting feeling, yeah, the rust is on the hand. Breaking all the laws inside the heavy lawless land. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, I'm watching tension grow. Waiting for the structure and the lock to let it go. Mirror showing veins, yeah, popping on the neck. Turning up the violence, keeping heavy emotions in check.
Hollow in the chest, yeah, the leverage is high. Looking at the victim with the cold and empty eye. Silence is a splintering of heavy painted wood. Doing all the damage that I never thought I could.
Bending back to steel. Testing if the nightmare's actually real. Prying open wide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Snap, crack, wood stack, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the side, open wide, nothing to hide. Drifting on the heavy and the toxic chemicals tide.
Paranoid, I know it, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a burglar in the night. Stealing all the hope and stealing all the light. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust. I hide into rust. In the leverage of physics is the only trust.
Bend it back. Hear the crack. Open up. Fill the cup.
Grow ball.
Bending back to steel. Testing if the nightmare is actually real.
Grow ball.
Point open, prying open wide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Open. Open.
Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again.
Hard look good through a loud man quick. I don't raise voice, that's a weak man's trick. Every slow word that I choose to pick hit more deep than your whole click stick. Hands don't shake when the vibe go wrong. Fear in your stance, been there too long. You talk real tough, but you not that strong. I'll break your pride if you tag along. Thick boots drag on the concrete floor. One sharp turn and you freeze at the core. Pressure ain't loud, it's the weight you ignore. I walk too gone for you to explore.
Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well when my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. They don't walk again. They don't walk again.
Night feel tight with my shadow spread. You lose
lose your voice when your thoughts turn red. I don't need weapons, I break what's said. Most of your courage just lives in your head. Every slow blink make your posture drop. You think you strong, but the truth flip-flop. You bring loud threats, but they never pop. I walk through noise like it's just backdrop. Old scars talk when the wind blow through. Taught me how real men move on cue. Talk all you want, I see right through. Your whole damn myth won't save you. Ooh, step too close and your breath turn thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well where my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. Irma. Dark mind, cold grain, pressure in my chest. Low tone, sharp edge, nothing to confess. You play bold, break quick, couldn't handle stress. I speak once, cut deep, leave a heavy mess. Black thoughts swirl tight like a steel cord. Calm face, hide things you can't afford. Your whole act fall flat, looking overboard. I keep quiet, but the silence hit like a warlord. Rage locked in my veins like a red spark. You show fear every time that the beat dark. Fake tough talk crack when the truth mark. I stay cold, every word like a death mark. Heat rise in the room when the vibes switch. Your crew shake when they hear how my words pitch. One glare turn the whole scene glitch. You chase clout, but your coverage too rich, yo. Dark mind, cold grin, pressure in my chest. Low tone, sharp edge, nothing to confess. You play bold, break quick, couldn't handle stress. I speak once, cut deep, leave a heavy mess. Leave a heavy way. Leave a heavy way.
Storm trapped in my skull like a K-shake. Your bluff thin like a glass you can unbreak. Lines hit heavy, no room for a mistake. Fear spread quick like a wave when the stakes wake. Comrades sitting low like a loaded shell. You bark loud but the sound never ring well. I talk less but the tone like a crack bell. Truth cut sharp, every lie got a burnt smell.
Mind sharp like a blade cut from Mosin. Dark thoughts press deep from the world spin. Your pride fall fast, wasn't built thick within. I stay grim, never been, that's the way I win. Dark mind, cold grin, pressure in my chest. Low tone, sharp edge, nothing to confess. You play bold, break quick, couldn't handle stress. I speak once, cut deep, leave a heavy mess. Leave a heavy mess. Leave a heavy mess. I move too quiet for your nerve to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light, yeah. I move too quiet for your nerve to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope. Yeah, thick fog hand when my boots touch ground. Your voice crack quick when you hear my sound. You stand too tall when your crew around, but break too fast when they're not inbound. Coast swung low like a blade in rest. I don't rush threats, I just manifest. One coast there, put your pride to test. I'll measure men by the weight they stress. Slow breath rise when the street turn mute. You try act sharp, but your words dilute. Real ones know when a man resolute. You fold too quick, you will never move. Too quiet for your nerves to go. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope. Cold night breeze, push the fear your way. You shift your stance like you came to sway. I don't chase conflict, I let it display. Most men break by what they portray. Deep cut truth in a simple glance. You build your lines on a false advance. My kind move at a different stance. Every slow word like a last chance. Hands stay ready but the rage stay low. Strength don't scream, it prefer to grow. Talk all you want but the streets still know. I walk too real for your act to show. I move too quiet for your nerve to go. Calm in my tone but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope.
Numbers rise when the beat get grim. Sharp cut when the lights turn dim. You flex loud, but your will too slim. One cold phrase and your whole crew swim.
Deep tone carry weight like a steel chain. You soft mind crack fast under real strain. Fear drips slow when I speak with a chill frame. Truth hit hard, every lie in real pain. Gray smoke twist tight in my cold chest. Small talk fade, I don't deal with the rest. You want heat, I can turn up the stress. Your whole plan crumble when my words press. Calm rage burn low like a black coal. Fake prop roll quick when you lose control. Every threat you throw got a weak soul. I grip, I will never let the fear roll.
Black thoughts rise when the beat get grim. Sharp cut when the lights turn dim. You flex loud, but your will too slim. One cold phrase and your whole crew swim.
Yeah. Low brain high cause you can't decode. You're tough back then, it's a crack facade. Pressure hit deep when your secrets unload. I speak plain truth, make your whole script implode. Black tone send chills through a packed room. Your loud threats fade out like faint fumes. I stand calm while your ego consumes. One harsh line and your fate resumes. Hate post slow like a wire in the wall. Your bluff we can't hold when you fall. Mine stay sharp, never caught in a stall. Fear hit you, but I feel nothing at all.
Black thoughts rise when the beat get grim. Sharp cut when the lights turn dim. You flex loud, but your will too slim. One cold phrase and your whole crew swim.
Waking up the static in the room without a view. Drinking on the poison just to make it through the stew. Demons in the kitchen, yeah, they cooking up the hate. Serve the cold dinner on a dirty broken plate. Shadows on the pavement, walking heavy on the street. Looking at the shoes upon my tired, weary feet. Sipping on the muddy, drowning out the screaming noise. Broken little soldier playing with the broken toys. Mirror on the wall is covered up with black paint. Praying to a sinner cause I never found a saint. Hollow in the middle, yeah, I'm empty as a drum. Waiting for the feeling, but the feeling never come.
Gray horizon, fading into black. Walking down the road and I'm never coming back. Gray horizon, nothing left to see. Bury me deep, yeah, bury me free.
Click, clack, panic attack, heart rate fast. Run from the future while I'm hiding from the past. Switch the blade, get paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave where the rust is made. Paranoid, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the sin. Shedding off the layers of the rotten skin. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jacket, steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust, in the bottom of the bottle is the only trust.
Fade away, turn to gray, end of day. No, fade away, turn to gray, end of day. No.
Gray horizon, fading into black. Walking down the road and I'm never coming back. Gray horizon.
Waking up in sweat, filled with nothing but regret. Lighting up a cigarette, placing every single bet on the darkness in my soul. Yeah, I'm losing all control, digging deeper in the hole, paying every single toll. Sipping on the muddy vision, getting kinda gray. Praying for the night to come and wash away the day. Mirror on the wall, the shadow showing me the cracks. Demon on my back, yeah, he's planning the attacks. Walking through the cemetery, reading all the stones. Chilling in the marrow of my hollow broken bones. Silence is the only friend that listens to me speak. Feeling kinda weak, yeah, the future looking bleak. Coffin nails, drive 'em in, pay for every single sin. Where the hell do I begin? I was never born to win. Coffin nails, hammer down, bury me beneath the town. Wearing nothing but a frown, king without a fucking crown. Pop the seal, spin the wheel, tell me how I really feel. Making deals with the devil for a happy meal. Click, clack, cardiac, never gonna get it back. Fading to the black, yeah, I'm falling off the track. Paranoid, annoyed, living in the void. Every single bridge I built, yeah, getting destroyed. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the hate. Standing at the pearly gates, showing up a little late. Switch the flow, let it go, watching all the flowers die. Looking at the sky with a red and weary eye. Ash to ash, dust to dust, I am turning into rust. In the shadows I would trust, driven by the wanderlust. Coffin nails, drive 'em in, pay for every single sin. Where the hell do I begin? I was never born to win. Coffin nails, hammer down, bury me beneath the town. Wearing nothing but a frown, king without a fucking crown. Sleep now.
Watch your step, snap. Walking through the forest where the shadows getting long. Listen to the silence, yeah, the silence feeling wrong. Hidden in the leaves, yeah, the rusted metal jaws. Waiting for the victim, obeying nature's laws. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, the pain is shooting up. Overflowing agony inside the mental cup. Mirror in the stream, yeah, reflecting all the fear. Screaming for the help, but there is no one who can hear. Hollow in the leg, yeah, the steel is biting deep. Promised all the secrets that I'm never gonna keep. Silence is the sound of the metal crushing bone. Dying in the wilderness, completely all alone. Bear trap, snapping on the limb. Chances of survival are looking fucking dim. Bear trap, rusty metal teeth. Buried in the dirt, buried underneath. Bear trap, snapping on the limb. Chances of survival are looking fucking dim. Bear trap, rusty metal teeth. Buried in the dirt, buried underneath. Snap, crack, leg break, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the mode, overload down the road. Carrying the heavy in the bloody mental load. Paranoid or chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a caught and wounded beast. Waiting for the vultures and the coming of the feast. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron into rust. In the spring, and the trigger is the only trust. Know it all, leave it there. Drag the chain, going nowhere. Bad trap, snapping on the limb. Chances of survival are looking fucking dim. Bad trap, rusty metal teeth. Buried in the dirt, yeah, buried underneath. Caught
my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred. Post skip twice when the code unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. True feel heavy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back old. Ghosts in the machine whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle, never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin. Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadows form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed by fight. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred. Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, a truth obsolete. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in the stead of divine. Dark hole hum deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became, even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred. Suspended from the ceiling in the freezing cold. Story of the violence is a story getting told. Metal in the shoulder, yeah, it's piercing through the skin. Paying for the losing cause I'm never gonna win. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, I'm waiting for the drop. Heart is pumping heavy but it's never gonna stop. Shadows on the tiles, yeah, the blood is running red. Voices of the cattle, yeah, they messing with the head. Hollow in the gut, yeah, they gut it out the fear. End of the road, yeah, the end is getting near. Silence is a swaying of the body on the chain. Washing all the struggle and the misery and pain.
Meat hook, steel in the flesh. Caught inside the middle of the heavy metal mesh. Meat hook, waiting for the slice. Gamble with the devil and I pay the heavy price.
Click, clack, swinging back, panic attack. Vision turning red, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the play, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with a rusted little spade. Paranoid, out of noise, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a slab up on the rack. Fade into the gray and I am fading to the black. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. In the butcher and the cleaver is the only trust.
Cut deep, go to sleep. Cold cuts, no guts.
Meat hook, steel in the flesh. Caught inside the middle of the heavy metal mesh. Meat hook, waiting for the slice. Gamble with the devil and I pay the heavy price.
Brush.
Dark tone slides through the room like a curse. Yo, loud mouth shake when the truth get worse. One cold line, put your pride in a hearse. I speak pure venom, no need to rehearse. Never know, never know. Black rage cold tight like a steel chain snap. Yo, fake flex crumble at the first small clap. Low voice bruise ego like a heart attack. I drop one bar, make
the whole crew crack. Rust breath hit deep like a toxic cloud. You're tough, act in it, break out loud. Ice cold grin till fear from the crowd. Small words heavy, never watered down. Dead compost slow like a clock in pain. Your weak claim show nothing to sustain. Truth cut raw through your whole campaign. I stay unshaken, pressure in the brain. Slice through the room like a curse. Your loud mouth shake when the truth get worse. One cold line, put your pride in a hearse. I speak pure venom, no need to rehearse. Shot mine cold deep like a lotus. Spring your whole stance fall, can't hold a thing. Cold truth step quick with a blunt sting. I say one phrase, let your fear take wing. Ash breath drift low in the dead. Hush your tough, dry out like a weed. Crush no fake spark, stand with my words. Rush you fold too fast, every move too lush. Hate that's deep in the back of my skull. Your thirst turn dumb when the vibe get dull. Iron tone land hard, never play foe. Silence hit strong, make your fear go fold.
Feel like it's too much. Feel like when we buck right, it's too much. Trying to do this. Shoot them with this, but it's too much. Niggas too. Feel like when we buck right, it's too much. Trying to do this. To our niggas to my head. To our niggas to my head. To our niggas to my head. To our niggas to my head.
Drowning in the sorrow, yeah, I'm drowning in the mud. Blood in the bayou, washing all the pain. Red in the river, mixing with the rain. Blood in the bayou, sinking to the slime. Running from the reaper, running out of time. Click, clack, boom, doom, doom, doom is coming soon. Howling like a wolf at the pale crescent moon. Paranoid, schizoid, living in the void. Everything I built, yeah, getting destroyed. Switch the lane, swerve, crash, turning into dust. Metal in the spine, yeah, covered up in rust. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a ghost in the machine. Living in the nightmare, living in the scene. Pop another pill, yeah, just to numb the feel, yeah. Making deals with the darkness, trying to heal, yeah. Graveyard shifting, coffin looking nice. Gamble with my life and I paid the heavy price.
Sink down deep, eternal sleep. No more breath, only death, only death, only death.
Blood in the bayou, washing all the pain. Red in the river, mixing with the rain. Blood in the bayou, sinking to the slime. Running from the reaper, running out of time.
from behind, sound like someone in pursuit. Heavy thoughts in my hood, they the only ones I trust. Hit the darkness, want me closer, I don't run, I let it pull. Day-to-day slow steps, maybe watching how I move. Every echo from behind, sound like someone in pursuit. Heavy thoughts in my hood, they the only ones I trust. Hit the darkness, want me closer, I don't run, I let it pull. Long road, cracked stone, sneakers soaked from old rain. Eyes red from the weight that been living in my brain. City feels silent, but the silence scream pain. Every breath hits sharp like a cut from a chain. Street lights flicker like they scared of what walk near. Shadows stretch long every time I sense fear, but I keep my pace slow, make the dark come clear. Seen too much to pretend that the world's sincere. Hands cold, but the mind keep heat tight. Thoughts bold, never bow to the street fright. Not so, but I walk 'em with a still sight. Hold close, every scar from my past fight. Yeah, slow steps, not be watching how I move. Every echo from behind, sound like someone in pursuit. Heavy thoughts in my hood, they're the only ones I trust. If the darkness want me closer, I don't run, I let it pull. Cold breath, leaking the fog when I exhale. Heartbeat rough like you're trying not to derail. Life got claws, if I slip it impale. But I stand tall, even when my whole ship fell. Trees drown sound when the rain fall. Every corner hide truths that the brave start. Let the world push back, I don't break, I don't crawl. I've been built in the dark, I don't fear the night's call. Eyes low, watch the road with a dead calm. Pain grow, but I treat it like a set norm. Wind blow, but I move with a slow arm. World cold, but it never made my slow harm.
Let the cold winds speak, let the night grow bleak. If the world feel weak, I stand firm, I don't leave.
Yeah, slow, not be watching how I do. Every echo from behind, sound like someone in pursuit. Heavy thoughts in my hood, they the only ones I trust. If the darkness want me closer, I don't run, I let it move. Yeah, slow steps, not be watch 'em move. Every echo from behind, sound like someone in pursuit.
Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I confront myself and I meet no end.
Black light pulse in the back of my skull. Thoughts flooding like a ritual pull. Veins go static when I cycle though. Heartbeat glitch, never full, never know. Symbols in the dark from my own mistakes. Light split open like a fault line quake. Energy rise every time I break. Pain feel holy when the shadows wake.
Eyes turn white when the cold unfold. Future and past both run cold. Nothing feels real in the lies we're told. Everything cracks when the mind gets lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Static lace burn through the hollow inside. Identity shift like a corrupted god. Shadows speak truth that the light can't hide. Every broken part still sticking amplified. Pulse jump sharp like a blade of sound. Thoughts drag low through the underground. Meaning dissolve and the fear unbound. I chase ghosts that were never found. In a voice split in a binary tone. One says run, other says atone. Silence pressed deep like I'm on a chrome. I'm not lost, just not fully grown.
Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Baby, told me broken on my show, kid. Yeah. The name, put the date, put the date, put the date. cemetery wearing up the crown. Hollow in the chest, yeah, I'm feeling like a ghost. Toasting to the memories I hate the fucking most. Silence is the heavy blanket covering the yard. Life is kinda fragile, death is fucking hard. Tombstone heavy on the chest, put the weary body to the everlasting rest. Tombstone gray against the sky. Everybody born, everybody die. Click, clack, fade to black, never coming back. Panic in the system, the heart attack. Switch the blade, getting paid, living in the shade. Digging up the grave with the rusty little spade. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the gloom. Sitting in the corner of a dark and empty room. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, dying in the rust. In the heavy granite is the only trust.
Tombstone heavy on the chest, put the weary body to the everlasting rest. Tombstone gray against the sky. Everybody born, everybody die. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Waiting my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Waiting my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Iron in my tone whenever I get tense. I don't show rage, real power is dense. Eyes cut deep like a razor fence. One slow move making you past tense. Dark cold drag in the cold night air. I don't chase threats, they vanish mid-stare. Calm in my breath but the aura rare. You feel my presence like a silent flare. Deep voice echo through a concrete line. I don't need friends, I need my spot. Every fake step that you ever plot, break in half when the baseline drop. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Waiting my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive.
Baseline thunder when I step outside. Waiting my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Waiting my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive.
Footsteps heavy like a storm untold. Never lose frame when the nights get cold. I don't need shine, I prefer the mode. Pressure in my stance worth more than gold. Street born calm in a violent realm. I don't need noise, I'm already helm. One sharp look make a whole crew overwhelm. Power in my pulse, I don't overwhelm. 808 growl like a beast unleashed. Sound hit deep, spine get creased. Everything quiet when the tension increased. I walk slow motion like a war piece. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Waiting my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive.